What's up, y'all? It's me, it's your boy Asmongold, and today I'm going to show you guys how to do the achievement Flame On. Now, this is required for Glory of the Draenor Raider, and you get it from Kargath Bladefist. What it requires is whenever the flame pillars come up during a fight, you have to make sure that Kargath doesn't run through them. And if you kill them without having Kargath running through any of the flame pillars, you get the achievement. It's actually pretty simple. Now, we have three markers here. Skull is where Kargath is supposed to be. Blue is where the ranged and the healers are supposed to be, and red is where they need to run to as soon as they get Berserker Rush. Berserker Rush is why you usually want to take him through the fire pillars, because whenever you take Kargath through a fire pillar while he's got Berserker Rush on somebody, it stops him from casting it. Berserker Rush is an ability where he basically runs at a random player and is like swinging his hands around like a fucking maniac, and he does a lot of damage to them. Even on normal mode, it's a pretty good amount of damage. Now, there are a lot of different ways you can counteract this. I want to mention right now, to the left there's a flame pillar. That's where he can't run through. The reason we're fighting him in the back of the room is there's no way he's going to be able to run through those at all unless something weird happens. And so there's our first Berserker Rush, and Sourfire runs to X, kills Sourfire, tough shit, and then we just take him back to Skull, res Sourfire, and it's just business as usual. That might happen. If you've got a lot of cooldowns, you can handle this in a lot of different ways. For one, you can bop the player. Two, you can deterrence it. Three, I don't know if you can ice block it, but you might be able to. And there are a lot of different ways that you can basically immune the damage that Kargath is going to be doing, because it is physical damage. Other than that, the only problem that you might run into is whenever he does chain hurl, sometimes he'll run back, and there will be the flame pillar up whenever he's running back to you guys. Whenever that happens, just make sure that he runs in between them, and the tank just kites him in the correct direction, make sure he gets back into the position as easily as possible. Now, you can kite him in any different area in the room, and the reason that we chose to kite him in the back is because it's the most risk-free method. And we had a couple of pugs in here, and so we didn't really want to have anything go wrong. And so as you can see there, somebody just got Berserker Rush again, and they got the fixate there, they just got the bop, and so they just stand there and they don't take any damage. Now, whenever Berserker Rush ends, you may want to make sure, by the way, that you don't stand in front of it either. And so whoever gets fixated by Kargath needs to make sure that they're definitely far enough away from the range so they don't run it into the range pile and kill everybody. Either way, you can do this achievement on normal mode, and so it's almost really, this is really easy to do, and it takes almost no real effort. You can probably one heal, and I guess you'd probably have to two tank it, but it really doesn't even make too much of a difference. Like, we could have probably killed him before he even did a Berserker Rush, honestly, if we had, like all of our cooldowns and everything. And so again, just make sure he doesn't run through the fire pillars that come up through the room, and there's 4 of them that can come up through the room, and then you're going to get the achievement. So I recommend tanking him in the back just to minimize and basically remove any sort of risk that you might have doing this achievement at all. So that's pretty much all I've got. Thanks for watching, and like, comment, subscribe.